A brand new race on the cycling calendar at the start of this 2020 season, the Saudi Tour, featuring 5 stages around the capital, Riyadh. It's a route that should suit the classic specialists, with plenty of bumpy outings through the desert canyons, sweeping roads exposed to the crosswinds, and some tricky uphill finishes on the menu. Stage 1 takes the peloton from the Saudi Arabian Olympic Committee to Jor, before the longest outing of this inaugural edition between Sadas Castle and Al Bujari. The twisting uphill finish into Al Bujari will actually feature on stage 2 and on stage 3. The third day is the shortest of the week at just 119 kilometres, but with a
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معالي نائب وزير الرياضة الأستاذ بدر القاضي، سعادة نائب رئيس الاتحاد الدولي للدراجات الدكتور محمد وجيه عزام، CEO of ASO Mr. Yann Lemoynier، حضورنا الكريم، أهلا وسهلا بكم في العلا في النسخة الثانية من سباق طواف السعودية، حيث يشارك 15 فريقاً هذا العام في النسخة الثانية من السباق على 5 مراحل مليئة بالمعالم والآثار الطبيعية الجميلة هنا في محافظة العلا. السيدات والسادة، نأمل منكم الوقوف للنشيد الوطني للمملكة العربية السعودية. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
100 metres to go. Has he got enough?
شكرا لفنانة الأوبرا السعودية سوسن البهيتي. وشاهدنا ملخص جميل للنسخة الأولى من طواف السعودية عام 2020. ومثل هذه الأحداث العالمية ليست بغريبة على مملكتنا الحبيبة، بتمكين من حكومتنا الرشيدة بقيادة الملك سلمان بن عبد العزيز وولي عهده الأمين الأمير محمد بن سلمان بن عبد العزيز، وجهود عظيمة من وزارة الرياضة ومنسوبيها المثابرين المتواجدين معنا الليلة. تستاهلوا أحلى تحية، نديهم تحية كل منسوبي وزارة الرياضة، وعلى رأسهم سمو وزير الرياضة الأمير عبد العزيز بن تركي الفيصل، وأيضا معالي نائب الوزير الأستاذ بدر القاضي. سنكمل في المملكة مسيرة النجاحات والإنجازات والأحداث العالمية، لأننا أصبحنا الآن محطة أنظار العالم هنا في مملكتنا الحبيبة، وهذا فقط بعضا مما نملك لمستقبل رياضي عظيم بإذن الله. دعوني أن أرحب بالصديق العزيز الذي يشاركني المسرح الليلة. I would like to please invite to the stage my dear friend cycling journalist Sébastien Piquet. Let's please give him a round of applause.
Hello, Yassir, and thank you very much for this very warm welcome to the Saudi tour.
How do you feel being in Saudi?
Oh, spectacular scenery, great to be on stage. Your Excellencies, good evening, bonjour, bonsoir, and thank you. It's truly an honor to be present here for the second edition of the race, 2 years after it was first staged around beautiful Riyadh. What a pleasure it is to be here with you, Yassir, in front of the Rock, the Elephant Rock Spectacular. A pleasure to be in Al Ula for this second edition. Riders and spectators will be astonished by the beauties that they will see throughout the Saudi tour. 15 teams will be competing in the race. It starts tomorrow. 5 spectacular but very difficult stages. And Yassir, I believe it's now time to launch the 2022 Saudi tour.
Didn't tell me you were much taller than I am. Okay. All right. طواف السعودية 2022 سنكشف فيه طرقا جديدة، نتحدى، ننافس، نلهم، نغامر. هنا في المملكة العربية السعودية ننتصر ثم نحتفل.
Wow, spectacular. What better stage than being here in front of the Elephant Rock for such an impressive show. What better region than Al Ula to welcome the second edition of the Saudi Tour. Starting tomorrow, we'll have a stage going from the Winter Park back to the Winter Park, 198 kilometers of racing, including a passage through Hegra, with some gravel tracks and 4 other stages that promise to be extremely spectacular, especially if it's windy out there. We're now going to welcome the different teams of this Saudi Tour. First 7 teams, then we'll have a quick break, then 8 other teams. But to start with, let me welcome on stage, they come from Malaysia, the Terengganu Polygon cycling team. Gentlemen, come on stage. So, several riders from Malaysia, Mod Sharul Mat Amin, a rider from the Netherlands, Jeroen Mayers, Mohamed Mod Zarif, Mohamed Otman, and Mod Harif Saleh. Welcome, gentlemen, team Terengganu Polygon. Thank you very much. You can take your positions on stage. Let's now welcome a team that comes from Kuwait, the Kuwait Pro Cycling Team. Gentlemen, welcome on stage. In this team, we have a Greek leader, Polychronis Tsorzaki, several times Greek national champion. Abdullah Al-Ajmi, he will be here tomorrow. He's still at the airport, but he's on his way. 2 riders from Great Britain, Matthew Clement and James Joba. Julius Jaidi of the Republic of South Africa, and from Belgium, Mehdi Tigrin. Team Kuwait. Thank you, gentlemen. And we head to Europe now, and a team that comes from Norway, the Uno X Pro Cycling Team. Gentlemen, welcome young Norwegians and a Dane in the team. Siva Vastad, Jonas Abrahamsen, Erlend Blikra, the Danish rider Anton Charmig, Fredrik Dversnes, Lars Saugstad, and Martin Urienstad. I hope my pronunciation was good. Ladies and gentlemen, team Uno X Pro Cycling. Thank you, gentlemen. Et on file en France maintenant. They're now the first of 4 French teams that we welcome on stage. BNB Hotel, powered by KTM. Messieurs, bienvenue. In the team, we have Cyril Bart, a Belgian rider, Jens de Buskere, Jérémy Lecros, Cyril Lemoine, Elliot Lietard, and Julien Maurice. Ladies and gentlemen, BNB Hotel, powered by KTM. Merci, messieurs. Also from France, ladies and gentlemen, team Arkea Samsic. Messieurs, bienvenue. In this team, we have a young man who was a bronze medalist on the track at the Tokyo Olympics, Donovan Grondin. He is joined by Benjamin Leclerc, British sprinter Dan McClay, Christophe Knopp, and Marcus Pajour, team Arkea Samsic. And after France, we head to Belgium with Team Alpecin Phoenix. And this is live on Instagram? No. It was live on Instagram. Suddenly live on television. Team Alpecin Phoenix. Watch out for Italian rider Jakub Mareczko, winner of stages in Turkey and at Langkawi. Maurice Ballested of Germany. Sjoerd Baks of the Netherlands. And 3 Belgian riders, Simon Deers, Xandro Meurice and Edouard Plancart. Team Alpecin Phoenix. Thank you, gentlemen. Now the last team to be presented in this first part, ladies and gentlemen, Team DSM of Germany. Welcome on stage, Team DSM. In this team, we have a fast Italian sprinter, Alberto Dainese, Nico Denz, Niklas Markel, Tim Naberman, Joris Neuvenhuis, Casper van Uden and Sam Welsford. There you have it, Team DSM of Germany. Thank you, gentlemen. And we welcome back on stage Yasser. That wraps it up for the first 7 teams of this Saudi tour. Are you impressed?
I am very impressed, and I wish them good luck in the race tomorrow. And I'm sure they're cold now, so let's wrap it up quickly.
We will indeed, and it's windy.
What challenges could they face in the race tomorrow?
Well, the first challenge, they can face it actually right now. It's the winds. It should be windy tomorrow, and we all know that in the Middle East, the wind is sometimes extremely strong, but it's extremely entertaining for a cycling race.
And, you know, there are major factors for winning. From your experience, what can you tell us tomorrow? You know, maybe a couple of advices here.
Advice? Well, first advice, sleep well tonight. And second advice, open your eyes because you're going to see wonders around the region of Alula. Third advice, be fast because we'll have some sprinter stages.
You know, cycling for hundreds of kilometers in this type of weather, is it going to be challenging?
It's going to be extremely challenging. We will have 3 sprinting stages and 2 hilly stages with demanding climbs. So it certainly won't be easy, and it will be entertaining.
Amazing. اتعرفنا على أول 7 فرق، حنتعرف على باقي 8 فرق بعد ما نستمتع بعرض جميل. Let the show begin. Seb?
A bit of a hula hooping.
Let's do it.
A very big round of applause. Spectacular. Congratulations, ladies, gentlemen. That indeed was spectacular. And it'll be just as spectacular on the roads of Al Ula for the 5 stages of the Saudi Tour to come. I'd like to take this opportunity to first and foremost thank and congratulate the Ministry of Sport alongside the Saudi Cycling Federation and alongside the teams of ASO that have been working for weeks and months to design a spectacular course that you'll be able to discover throughout the days to come. A word on the stages of this second edition of the Saudi Tour. So tomorrow we'll be going from Winter Park to Winter Park, 198 kilometers, going through Egra. There'll be some gravel track there. Then we go from the Taiba University to Abu Raqqa, 163 kilometers. Stage 3 from Taima Hadajwel to the old town of Al Ula, 181 kilometers. Then we start again in the Winter Park, heading to the sky views of Harat Uwairid, 149 kilometers. And then on the final stage, on the 5th of February, Saturday, a stage between the old town of Al Ula and around and back, 138 kilometers of racing. And the gentlemen, some of the gentlemen that you saw just before and the gentlemen that you will discover in a few moments will be battling hard to try and conquer the green jersey for the best overall rider, as well as the red jersey, the points classification, the blue jersey for the most active rider, and of course the white jersey for the best young rider. We will now welcome 8 other teams, and I don't know if they're ready. I believe they are. We are going to welcome a team that comes from France. Ladies and gentlemen, Cofidis. Buongiorno, bonjour, welcome on stage. We indeed have in this team several Italian riders, starting with an Olympic champion and a world champion a few months ago. He was at the Tokyo Olympics, Simone Consoni. Also from Italy, winner of stage on Paris-Nice, Davide Cimolai. Ruben Fernandez of Spain, Wesley Creda of the Netherlands, Alexis Renard from France, and Axel Zingle also from France. Ladies and gentlemen, Cofidis. Merci messieurs, si vous pouvez reprendre place. And now a team that comes from Germany, ladies and gentlemen, Bora Hansgrohe. Gentlemen, welcome. In this team, we have a Tour de France stage winner. It was 2 years ago, 2020, Lennart Kämna. Also in the team, Matteo Fabro of Italy, a fast rider indeed. Martin Lass of Estonia. Jordi Meus, winner of Paris-Bourges, a Belgian rider. Ryan Mullen of Ireland, the Irish national champion. Jan Uijtdebroeks, and finally a fast rider indeed, winner of a stage on the Vuelta and stages on the Tour of Poland, Danny Van Poppel. Ladies and gentlemen, team Bora Hansgrohe. And now from Belgium, one of the best teams in the world. We welcome on stage team Quickstep Alpha Vinyl. Gentlemen, welcome on stage in this team. Oh, you want to be in front? Yeah, oh, why not? Yeah, but if you want to be in the middle, my pleasure. We have in this team Davide Ballerini, very fast rider, winner of the Het Nieuwsblad. Tim de Klerk. We have some fans. Ilio Kaiser, who is starting his final season as a professional rider. Florian Sénéchal, stage winner on the Vuelta España 2021. Yannick Steimler, Bert van Leerberg, and from Italy, he's 22, very promising rider indeed, Andrea Baggioli. Team Quickstep Alpha Vinyl, with a lot of fans out there. Thank you, gentlemen. And now a team from France, ladies and gentlemen, team Total Énergie. Yes, indeed, it is center stage, Niki Terpstra. Welcome, gentlemen. In this team, we have an Italian sprinter, Niccolò Bonifacio, winner of stage 2 of the Saudi Tour 2 years ago. Victor Delaparte of Spain, Alexandre Géniez, winner of 3 stages on the Vuelta. A new recruit, Daniel Oss of Italy. Niki Terpstra, of course, winner of the Ronde van Vlaanderen and Paris-Roubaix. Watch out for Anthony Turgis on the roads of Saudi. He's from France. And Dries van Gestel of Belgium. Team Total Énergie. Thank you, gentlemen. And after France, a team that comes from Bahrain, Team Bahrain Victorious. Team Bahrain victorious, and they were victorious 2 years ago on the Saudi Tour when they won the green jersey, thanks to Phil Bauhaus, who is not present on this edition, but they have a very strong team indeed, starting with a rider from Colombia, Santiago Buitrago. Bienvenido. 2 riders from Poland, Kamil Gradek and Filip Masiejuk. Ahmed Madan from Bahrain. Jonathan Milan of Italy, Jascha Stutterlin of Germany, and finally Fred Wright from Great Britain, Team Bahrain victorious. Thank you, gentlemen. And now to another team from Belgium, Team Lotto Soudal. Welcome, gentlemen. In this team from Belgium, Jasper de Boist, Thomas de Hent, who won stages on all 3 Grand Tours, Yara Driesners from Germany, Roger Kluger, Rudiger Selig, Maxim van Giels, and for the first time on the Saudi Tour, he is from Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, Caleb Ewan. Winner of 5 stages on the Tour de France, 5 stages on the Giro d'Italia, 1 stage on the Vuelta for the first time on the Saudi Tour. Well, Caleb, what's it like being in Saudi Arabia to start your season? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm happy to be here and get my season underway here, but it's a little bit colder than I expected, to be honest.
Yeah, I can see the hat's on, just in case. We can expect some fast stages, normally three stages for sprinters. How are the sprinters' legs, and how's the team? Because you have a very strong team around you.
Yeah, I think we obviously came here to go for the sprint stages, and we've brought a strong team for that. So yeah, we're excited for those 3 stages, and Max for the climbing stages as well. So yeah, I think yeah, if everyone's going good, it should be a good tour for us.
And you'll have to keep your eyes open. It should be spectacular. You already went for a ride around the area, maybe today?
Yeah, we went for a ride today. I think we did like 70 kilometers through yeah, some of the rocky roads. So it was super nice to see.
Not too windy?
It was very windy, actually.
You look delighted with the wind. Well, thank you very much to Caleb Ewan and to Team Lotto Soudal. Merci, messieurs. Thank you. And after Belgium, we welcome a team from the United Arab Emirates, UAE Team Emirates. And Fernando Gaviria is a sprinter. He's the first on stage. Welcome, Team UAE. And in this team, we have Rui Felipe Alves Oliveira of Portugal, Fernando Gaviria from Colombia, 2 stage wins on the Tour de France, 5 stage wins on the Giro d'Italia, Felix Gross of Germany, Youssef Mirza of the Emirates, Maximiliano Riqueze of Argentina, and the world champion of 2013, the first ever stage winner on the Saudi Tour, Portugal's Rui Costa. So, Rui, you were here 2 years ago. The race was around Riyadh, of course, but what was the first Saudi Tour like?
Bueno, hablo en español, que es más fácil para mí.
Muy bien.
Sí, la verdad que he sido muy feliz porque ya he ganado aquí en la primera etapa de la primera edición de Saudi Tour. Pues este año ha cambiado el puesto, pero sigue igual de bonito. Y bueno, este año creo que traemos un buen equipo y bueno, vamos a ver ya a partir de mañana, ya con el día un poco de viento, a ver lo que pasa. Pero bueno, estamos aquí de cuerpo y alma para dar todo.
Well, muchas gracias. Rui Costa explaining, yes, it was a special moment to win the first stage of the Saudi Tour 2 years ago. Now it's changed location. He's delighted to discover Al Ula, although it seems to be very windy and he's a bit worried about that. But it should be fun. So thank you very much to Rui Costa and to the entire UAE Team Emirates team. Thank you, gentlemen. And finally, we welcome the final stage of this Saudi Tour. They come from Australia, Team Bike Exchange, Jayco. Team Bike Exchange Jayco, and you might see on the sleeves the Al Ula. They are indeed sponsored by Al Ula. In this team, we have Lawson Craddock of the USA, Alexander Edmondson, Michael Hepburn, Alexander Konishev, Jan Maas, Luca Mesgec, winner of a stage on the Giro, and he is the winner of 4 stages on the Tour de France, Dylan Groenewegen. Team Bike Exchange Jayco, also sponsored by Al Ula. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Yasser, welcome back on stage. So we have 8 teams for the moment.
I'm right
and
here.
We are now going to welcome 7 other teams.
Let's welcome, please, the rest of the 7 teams for the final picture. نرحب بالفرق السبعة المشاركين أيضا ينضموا إلى 8 فرق على المسرح لأخذ الصورة الجماعية الآن. الوقت اللي تطلعوا فيه كاميراتكم وتأخذوا الصورة الجماعية لكل الفرق ال15 المشاركة في سباق غدا طواف السعودية 2022 في نسخته الثانية.
So all the teams of the Saudi Tour, UAE Team Emirates, Total Energy, Bike Exchange Jayco, Lotto Soudal, Quick Step, Bora Hansgrohe, Bahrain Victorious, Cofidis Alpecin Phoenix, DSM, Arkea Samsic, BNB Hotel powered by KTM, UNO-X, Terengganu, and finally the Kuwait Pro Cycling Team. An impressive picture to be taken, Yasser.
15 فريق راح يشارك في 5 مراحل ابتداء من الغد إلى 5 أيام جميلة جدا في محافظة العلا. Let's take the final picture, please.
Smile.
معالي نائب وزير الرياض الأستاذ بدر القاضي، حضورنا الكريم من قلب العلا ومن أمام جبل الفيل. بسم الله ننطلق بطواف السعودية 2022.
The final show with all the teams remaining on stage.
نرحب بمعالي نائب وزير الرياضة الأستاذ بدر القاضي ومنسوبي وزارة الرياضة لأخذ الصورة الجماعية.
So welcome to all your excellencies for a final picture on this inaugural day of the Saudi Tour.
شكرا معالي نائب الوزير ومنسوبية وزارة الرياضة. شكرا للفرق ال15 المشاركين غدا. Thank you very much. Good luck tomorrow and we'll see you. Good luck.
Thank you, and
Thank
thank you
you,
to all
Seth.
the riders.